Hi, my name is Gary Matsumoto. When Rick told me how you could cure blindness in Africa for so little money, I was blown away. And so I'm proud to be a supporter of the One World Sight Project.
For a little old lady who's blind to get on a bus and come 10 kilometers, you might as well ask her to go to the moon. You know, that's way beyond her abilities. So you got to do these outreaches to get people and actually bring them in. Otherwise, they don't come.
So you have a whole department just for gender?
2/3 of the blind people in the world are women. Women do not get services at the same rate as men.
Huh.
And a lot more. They just don't get cataract services for lots of reasons.
When I first came here, there was no laser and no treatment for diabetics. And I have colleagues in Dar es Salaam, and they were the first people to also set up laser treatment for diabetics there. And we've found that once people know that you can do something, that there's a huge unmet need. And so a great deal of our time is spent trying to laser people to prevent blindness from diabetic retinopathy.
You told me that the incidence of diabetic retinopathy or diabetes is much greater in this population?
It is. It depends on the part of the country that you visit. If you go to a very rural part of the country where people are working all day in the field and exercising very hard, it'll be quite low. But in a semi-rural population or semi-urban population like Moshi, or particularly in the big towns like Mwanza and Dar es Salaam, where people have got much more sedentary jobs, their diets have changed, they're far more likely to get diabetes, and more likely even than a European.
What are the opportunities for people to be treated for diabetic retinopathy in Tanzania?
They are very few and far between. Basically, there are two places. There's here in Moshi, Kilimanjaro, and there's Dar es Salaam. And so you have a huge city like Mwanza, which is the second biggest city in Tanzania, doesn't have an ophthalmologist who can diagnose retinopathy, and doesn't have any way of screening the patients, and there's certainly nobody who can treat them. And that's one of the priority areas that we want to look at. How can we set up perhaps some telemedicine, get some photographs taken of the diabetics, and then we can go there and treat them. The best way to screen people is with a fundus camera. It's the most accurate, and it gives you the best follow-up.
How much is a camera?
The camera, I believe, for screening diabetic retinopathy is around $25,000.
And what kind of a catchment area, how many people would that serve?
I believe we could serve Kilimanjaro region, which is 1.5 million with one camera, and certainly Mwanza with another. When you find the patients, you have to be able to treat them. There's no point in looking for patients unless you can treat them. And to treat them, you need a laser. We have lasers here, Dar es Salaam has lasers, but a city like Mwanza doesn't.
And that has 1.5 million people.
It does. So its laser would be busy almost every day once a screening program was set up.
And how much is a laser?
They're around $40,000. So
$40,000, but that would treat people in a city the size of 1.5 million.
It would. And they're very robust and they last for years. So we've had our laser for over 8 years, and I think it's had one service and it's still going well.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Such joy and happiness your sight brings to me. When you see such joy and happiness your sight brings to me. When you see you're everything I hope for. It's everything I need. You are so beautiful to me.